early on in the process, it was an unfair comparison made to him and J.J. Watt.
Right. Yes.
And then, but I never thought that when I watched him. I never heard anybody in the NFL say that.
When you prepare for a college game and you're getting ready for your open and hyping your game, you will do things like Joey Bosa could be the next J.J. Watt. Those things get said enough times. It didn't come from the NFL, didn't come from the evaluators, it came from guys like me.
He is a very technically sound player. I don't know if he's the explosive athlete that a J.J. Watt and some of the more premier pass rushers are, but it doesn't mean that he can't be a highly productive pro, a guy that can be a difference maker. I believe he has to have a complementary player on the other side to alleviate some of the pressure, but I think he can wear you out over the course of a season just because he has advanced hand skills for a guy coming out of college.
Yeah, quick feet, but his hands, that is it. His hands are so quick.
They're hammers.
And he's very, very technically sound. He can beat you with a variety of hand moves.
The hands that you guys talked about, watch him go through again now with Jay Hayes. Watch the footwork, all right? He goes through, but watch the hands. I mean, you guys keep coming back to his hands. To me, that's how he wins most of his battles.
He understands what it's like. It's not going to be too bright for him, so there's some comfort in taking a guy that understands that life.
It's not personal. It's just business.
I can remember being in a draft room. A little side note here. Yo, look at he's got really, really strong hands, man. Nice finish there on the drill.
You mentioned his dad, John Bosa, first-round pick. If I'm not mistaken, there's more of that bloodline. He has a cousin, I believe, or an uncle, not a cousin, an uncle, Eric Kumaro.
Yes.
Who was at Ohio State, went there as an All-American quarterback, moved outside linebacker. He's a big, strong kid. Now, the reason I remember is kind of my vintage, so it tells you my age. But he became, I believe, a first-round draft pick in the NFL. So you talk about that bloodline continuing.
This, what you're seeing right here, you see this in the Illinois tape when you watch him. Oh, that's a nice little inside. And that's what he does. He has a variety of ways he can do it. He can clear his hips. Bucky talked about getting skinny.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is when you slap right here, when he did on that last one, you're just kind of going through a variety of moves. You want to see, can you get your hips flipped? And he was able to do that there, which is a key component of being a good pass rusher.
And what that does is it cuts down the amount of body that offensive lineman can get on you, right?
Yes.
What they're shooting for is to get that whole mass, right? You give them only half of that.
Half a body, half
right?
a man,
That
yes.
makes it very tough for them to continue to block you in the pass rush.